What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to more Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Today, I thought we would go straight back into Sequence 9, and we're in Kingston, and if you guys have not seen my side mission videos, go and check those out, as I've done most of them at this point, and that's how I got some of this awesome Captain Morgan gear, which is actually from a piece of downloadable content for the game. So if you're interested in seeing what else the game has to offer besides the main plot, go and check out those videos. Alright, so we're going into Sequence 9, Imagine My Surprise.
What news are they?
This Barjon works for the Royal African Company. Tell him what you told me.
I haven't seen the princess for 8 weeks or more, meaning she may soon be back.
What else?
I thought this buck belonged to the other men who was asking about the princess this morning. So I told him that...
What other men?
Haughty sailor in plain rags, and a gent with a scar just here.
Where have they got to?
Staying just round the corner, they said.
I grow tired of chasing these fantasies of yours, Edward. As does the crew.
Hang in there, man. We're getting close.
Alright, let's get to it. Got 4 brutes to kill and 2 bells to sabotage. Shouldn't be too tricky. Alright, so there's a few brutes in the area we can take care of. Our first one is right here. Come here. Come here. We got to eliminate all these guys so we can get to that bell. We will defeat them in the cover of brush. Come quickly. Goodbye. And we got to eliminate this final guy over here. Let's get into position. Come here. Yes. Come towards my noise. Ho ho! Hope you have good health insurance. Sabotage the bell. And now, let's proceed out of the zone. And make our way around this way. This is probably the safest course of action you could take. Let's take a look here. Okay. For some reason, I thought it said it had not taken out any bells, which I know I just did, so... Sometimes the secondary objectives can glitch, so make sure you take a look at those. Alright, so let's drop in from this side. But we gotta wait for this guy to turn around so he doesn't immediately spot us. Do a little dance! Yeah! Alright, there he goes. So we're gonna pop in here and we're gonna summon his attention. Come hither! Come hither! And then we'll stab him. Little stabby stab. Run over here. It's okay if we get his attention. Come here, I gotta kill you. Would you like a sweetie? Down you go. Let's run over here. And get the last guy's attention. Hey, buddy. I can always just run up and stab him. Yeah, see, none of these other slavers, they don't care. These people have just been toiling for days. I am freeing you of the tyranny of the British. Okay, so let's get this guy's attention. The way to do it is just to go out until he almost spots you, and then run right back into the brush. And you will come over here and then give him the little stab. Oh! And we got another brute over here we need to take care of, so watch out for the gunner on the roof. Make sure he doesn't spot you. Make sure he's looking the other way. See, like right now, he's not. But we can also take him out with a sleeping dart. But I'm first going to get rid of this brute. I never noticed them salute each other like that. It's kind of funny. It's kind of an awkward salute. Come on, guy, turn around. The gunner's in a bad spot. See if we can go ahead and snipe him. Yeah, I can. That pesky gunner. Come here. We'll still need to go up there and take out the gunner, though. But I need to wait for these guys to leave me alone. So we have sabotaged 2 bills, and the last brute will come in at the very end of the stage, so we don't need to worry about that just yet. So let's run up here real quick. Give this guy the boot. And why can't I get up? Why are you blocking my way, bitch? Okay, so let's make our way across. That's a little awkward. Oh, come on, man. I know you can climb. And there's our targets.
Are you alerted the men? We're short on time.
Aye. There'll be 2 soldiers waiting for us at the crossroads.
Very good.
If you don't mind me asking, sir,
What's the meaning behind this?
blood samples were taken.
Torres tells me that blood is required for the observatory to properly function.
How do you mean, sir?
If one wishes to use the observatory to, say, spy on King George, then one would require a drop of the king's blood to do so. In other words, a small sample of blood gives us access to a man's everyday life.
Oh, that's actually the best course to take, just
As
going
have
through the
I,
trees.
Captain Hornigold, as will all Templars. It is a measure of insurance.
And trust, I reckon.
Yes, but fear not. Torres has shipped our samples to a Templar safe house in Rio de Janeiro. We will not be the observatory's first subjects, I assure you.
Aye, sir. I suppose it's a small price to pay for what the Templars have given me in return.
Precisely.
Governor, when you hunted pirates in Madagascar, what methods worked best?
I believe it was my charisma that persuaded them. Violence and threats should always be a last resort. In Madagascar, I offered those pirates a choice. Take a pardon and return to England penniless but free men, or be hanged by the neck until dead.
Just as you did in Nassau.
Precisely. A pity Commodore Chamberlain did not live to see my thorough success.
It's not like you to gloat, Rogers.
We all deserve a moment, don't we?
This part's kind of interesting because you actually don't have to follow them all the way around. You can actually just go right over here. Of course, you don't want to completely lose sight of them, so make sure you're still watching, but they're just going to do a gigantic circle here. Well, more of a square, or rectangle. Not really a circle. Come on, guys. Come on. You can do it. There they come. Alright, so let's make our way back across. We want to be over here. Well, actually, we don't want to get too far away, so be careful. We'll stand in this crowd. Sorry, folks. Don't mean to be blocking your conversation, but duty calls. Alright, so there they go. Going to follow in the brush. Ho ho! You did not see me. Stick here for a second. Let's take the long way around.
Grand Master, welcome.
Buenas noches.
The princess was taken by pirates 6 weeks ago, and so far as we know, the Sage Roberts was still aboard.
Very good. It is something.
Do some dropping of eaves.
Taking to recover the princess from these pirates.
Captain Hornigold has dispatched some of his best men to ensure the Sage's capture.
What of the sage?
Some of his
Alright,
best
so you
men
want going to want to
ensure
go
the
straight up
Sage's
to here, but
capture.
make sure they don't spot you.
What of the sage's present location?
Got to time it just right so you can run in here, kill both of these guys real quick.
By God, the winds do not favor.
I concur, Grandmaster.
Go
I
straight
should
up.
have sailed there myself. One of my slave galleys would be more than capable of making a swift journey.
Slave galley? Captain, I asked you to divest yourself of that sick institution.
I failed to see the difference between some men and all men. Our aim is to steer the entire course of civilization, is it not?
A body enslaved inspires mind to revolt. But enslave a man's mind, and his body will follow naturally, efficiently.
A fair point, Grandmaster.
And now we can just kind of chill out up here on the roof. And we're safe.
Remind me, where in Africa are we looking?
Principe, sir, a small island.
We've sent 2 of our best men, Burgess and Cochrane. Privateers with fast ships and firm hearts.
Edward Kenway! Imagine my surprise at seeing your jackdaw anchored there. Have you heard all you came to hear? Will you now rescue the sage from our clutching hands?
A pox on you, traitor! You sold us downriver.
Because I found a better path. The Templars know order, discipline, structure. But you never could fathom these subtleties. Goodbye, old friend. You were a soldier once, when you fought for something real. Something beyond yourself.
Alright, so to get the secondary optional objective, we're going to run straight over here. And we got 2 brutes. Drop a smoke, take them out. And then from there, you're going to go straight into the water. And then you're going to do a stealth dive. Because apparently they can't see in this really clear water. Awesome. Goodbye. So that was Memory 1 complete with both optional objectives complete. Hope you enjoyed that. Now it's time for Mission 2, or Memory 2. Eventually we'll get to the ship. Actually, we could probably just fast travel. Where are you? There you are. So let's first start by fast traveling. Can we fast travel over here? Actually, we'll fast travel right here. Trying to dodge those legendary ships for now. Not looking to get into a fight with them. Let's take a look. Gonna go ahead and mark that on my map, and away we go.
Let's go! Studs up! Let's get moving!
Get turned around here. You can notice my black sails, they're pretty awesome. I believe that was part of the Captain Morgan series of upgrades, and we've got a hunter on us, because I did not drop my wanted level, so... One mortar should take him out. It's amazing how powerful you get in this game. Try me, buddy. Just waiting for him to get within range. And then he's boned. There we go. There he goes. Not even going to turn around. Sorry, I'm just listening to the shanty songs. Oh, hey there. And here we are.
What's our course, Captain?
Principe, Quartermaster. We're sailing for the coast of Africa.
Now, if I recall, this is actually a fairly tricky mission at times. My boat. Oh god, I'm underwater. I am underwater. Wow. This is very strange. Oh, this is great. This is great. Can I fight like this? It doesn't look like I can. All my men are floating away. Alright, let's go ahead and restart here. Reload the checkpoint. See if that fixes the problem. I've noticed that bug quite a bit. I'm surprised they haven't fixed it. Let's go ahead and take these guys out. My mortar should take care of that. My Jackdaw is incredibly overpowered for this sort of thing because we have maxed it out at this point. Which was an assortment of treasure chests and doing the shipwrecks, which I have made videos for. Goodbye, sir. Let's move on. We have sailed to Africa.
Cliffle terrorist and tip knows the gallants of war.
I'm off to find Roberts.
Alright, let's get to it. A little bit of stealth. Even though you don't actually have to stealth here, but of course I'm going to try. I've also got a viewpoint there to hit. Conveniently placed right at the entrance. Let's get up to that. Come on. There we go. Alley-oop. Let's get over to shore. Apparently there are two viewpoints here. Hello, good sirs. pretty much avoid these guys. Nothing to it. So now, well, those guys are looking, so I can't go that way. I'll probably climb up on this. There we go.
Captain Kenway.
Yet another dire situation, Roberts. We really must stop meeting like this.
Stop tailing me and your wish had come true.
There's no need for this. You know I'm as good as my word.
Our Captain Howell was killed today in a Portuguese ambush. Headstrong fool. I warned him not to go ashore.
It was orchestrated by the Templars Burgess and Cockram. The same sort that took you to Havana.
Ah, I see now there is no escaping the Templars' attention, is there? I suppose it is time to fight back.
I do like the sound of that.
And I know just how I'll do it. But these men, Burgess and Cockram, they cannot be allowed to leave with word of my escape.
They won't. Count on it.
Alright, so we have to double assassinate Cockram and Burgess and free 2 pirates. Shouldn't be too bad. So the way you're going to want to go is to the right up here in the fork. Come here. Just going to get your attention. And down he goes. And you don't really have to worry about being stealthy with this little group here. Because they won't alert the rest of the group. So we're just going to take them out quickly. And then we're going to make our way up. And across. And there's one patrol you want to watch out for, but it looks like they're headed the other way, so we're just going to go straight on by. And our next target is going to be right up top. We'll make sure we take out those gunners. Come on now. Are you climbing? Watch out for this guy. Down he goes. So now, let's put these guys to sleep. And take out these 2 guys. Save the pirates. And just for safekeeping, let's go ahead and pick up the body, move him to the brush here. These guards were getting dangerously close. Alright, so that's our first group right there, saved. Now we gotta make our way back up top here. A little jump. And continue to watch out for those guys. Waiting for this guy to turn around again. Go ahead and knock these guys out. Sleeping darts are so handy. Alright, so we're almost to the next squad. Boom! Right there. So that's our second group of prisoners freed. And now for the tricky part. No, no, no. Stay away. You don't see me. Ha ha. Probably should not have taken them over there where the dead bodies are. I'm actually not even going the right way. Gotcha! Might as well clear these gentlemen out. Yeah, but the actual way you want to go is right back over here. There's a little dip here. I find this is the best route to take. Also, we can hit the viewpoint while we're here. And the next part is where things get a little tricky. Trying to swing around. Let's swing around this way. And hope we don't get spotted. Just wanted to take out that gunner. Whoops! That was not part of the plan. Alright, so here is our viewpoint. Here's where things get a little hairy. Okay, so here's what I recommend for this part. We're going to go in, we're going to reload our last checkpoint, and that's going to put us in the right position to do this assassination. So after reloading, we're going to book it straight down the hill. Going to take this guy out. We want to do this as quickly as possible. We're going to go straight over here, take this guy out. And we're going to go up the building. And you want to try to hug the left side of the buildings here, except for those parts where you have to run across. And that will help you to avoid being spotted. But you will come pretty close to being spotted in some instances, but that's okay.
Put some muscle in that bustle or we're leaving you behind.
So there's our targets. Go ahead and mark them. And you're going to climb up these trees, and that's going to put us in perfect alignment here for a double assassination. There you go. That's how you do it.
You done us good, Kenway. Proved yourself a true bravo. And for what? His own bloody pride.
You stepped in the path of my prize. Not a thing a man should do.
A cocksure, Cully. Just like Hornigold said.
That Templar scab means nothing to me. None of you do.
And you're worse for it, Kenway. It were the Templars who took us in when all else went to shit. Not our king. Not our country. The Templars. The Templars is our family. Where's yours?
Alright, so now we just got to get out of the area. Or maybe not.
Yet, as gentlemen of fortune, we enjoy plenty and satisfaction, pleasure and ease, liberty and power. So what man with a sensible mind would choose the former life, when the only hazard we pirates run is a sour look from those without strength or splendor? Ah. Now, I have been among you 6 weeks, and in that time, I have adopted your outlook as my own, and with so fierce a conviction that it may frighten you to see your passions reflected from me in so stark a light. But if it's a captain you see in me now, then, I'll be your bloody captain.
Yeah!
For I have dipped my hands in muddied waters, and, withdrawing them, find 'tis better to be a commander than a common man! Oh. You flatter me with your existence.
I'm looking for the observatory. Folks say you're the only man that can find it.
Folks are correct. Despite my distaste for your eagerness, I see in you a touch of untested genius. I'm Bartholomew Roberts.
Edward.
I've no secrets to share with you now. But if you'll lend me your aid, in 2 months' time west of the Leeward Islands, well, it's there you'll get some answers, I promise you.
Alright, so that is mission complete. We got the double assassination, and we freed both of the pirates. So that is the completion of Sequence 9. Now we'll be going into Sequence 10. It's taking a long time to load.
It's funny that. With scurvy, the fix is more pleasant than the cause. When you catch a dose from a horn, must treat it with quicksilver. You're fonder of getting the disease than you are of curing it. Something biting at you.
Ah, all men desire to live by a code or a creed, yes? Yet when pressed, most defer to their instincts rather than the laws that bind them. What is the appeal of a creed if it does not yoke all men to like behavior?
Might make a man feel like he belongs to something. What's your answer?
Oh, that all men are sheep. That an old wolf like me deserves every ounce of blood he draws. Sail to this location. Bring only those you trust.
Alright, so now we've got to go into Sequence 10, Memory 1. But we're going to be doing that in the next episode, so I'll see you then. Peace.